Okay, welcome back to the spaceport. Now that it's a wee bit after midnight, and you hear that? Yeah, it's raining cats and dogs. Cats and dogs out there. Anyone ever see Big Trouble in Little China? Anyway, uh, yeah. So Vulcan 2000 update. By the way, this is what it is. I deleted the running lights. It's a lot of unsprung. Well, it's a lot of sprung, but contributes to them anyway. Width and all that junk. I was just trying to get things, whatever, streamlined a bit. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah. So basically, this is gone, but I have added the heaters. Oxford heaters, heated cruiser grips, whatever premium thing, which will power up just without the key turned or anything, and they get pretty scorching hot. They're not glued on yet, but one thing I discovered that I'm not super happy about is that they're bigger diameter around, like too big for my tiny little girl hands, kinda. That is, I'm gonna have to set the clutch a lot closer, or get a close handle, or I don't know if it's even gonna, engage. Here's the travel of the clutch, and it's cable operated, not hydraulic. I might be able to find one of those aftermarket hydraulic retrofit guys. But I looked it up on Revzilla. They don't have one for this specific model bike. All the ones, are for like popular hipster bikes, like Tenere 700 and all that crap. So this is better. This is the original grip, which is still fatter than the grips on my Hayabusa. But yeah, this is nicer. Diameter comparison wise. Remember, it's not the size that counts. That's not what she said. Yeah, that's the difference right there. I prefer to have anything, all the grips and stuff. Like, here's a grip for a drill. Another accessory grip or whatever. That's actually bordering on large. Let's have grips be, like a hammer. That's a grip. That's what a hand can actually wield well. All right, I'm being a picky little bitch. All right, I'm gonna pause this. Okay. So to use the pallet jack as your motorcycle lift, by the way, I don't know, this was thrown in with the truck. It has a really good lifting capacity. When I got the truck, I was like, yeah, how much for the pallet? Can we just throw that in the deal? Because that would be sweet. And boy, it does help when you have a lot of big things to move around. It'll actually move around my milling machine over there. Can you even see that? No. Anyway. Doing this one-handed. Okay. You creep it under there. Go. Find just the right spot, which I think it's still in the right spot. Set it up on these little 2x2s. And brace. This is going to be a little nerve-wracking because I usually have two hands available for this, and when it kicks over, that's going to be a real butt clenching moment there. Maybe I'll keep the weight on this peg here. So you just crank away, and it starts getting me really nervous. I had a really bad unloading incident when I got this bike in the truck. That is, we backed the truck up to a loading dock, and the seller just rode it right into the truck, and it was perfect alignment. Couldn't have been better. When we unloaded it, I don't have a loading dock here, and my lift gate is kind of too small for this bike. So yeah, we've hit balance. Okay, so that's balance point. This is going to be a long video. I'm going to pause it, different camera angle. Okay, so now not only can you work on the bike and without it worrying about it tipping over and stuff, it's pretty solid. You get both the wheels off the ground. There we go. The floor isn't perfectly flat, but it's pretty good. And yeah, you can move this dog around the building. Turn it in place, all that stuff. Pretend it's really light and you can do a kickstand pivot, which no freaking way, by the way. Yeah, so by the way, this is the long kickstand, so it doesn't tip over so far anymore. All right, just as long as the handlebars in that direction. Ugh, sorry. I can eke it down. Again, this is the first time I've been doing this kind of wild and one-handed while recording. This is making me super nervous. All right, yeah. Oh, that's nice. That's swell right there. Might want to lift up the jack a little bit. You saw it here live, folks. That's better. Anyway, so the unloading incident was it loaded up just fine. Didn't unload just great because my dad and I did it here and we tried to back it off this truck. Lift gates, or the tailgate is 4 feet high. Let's turn on this light. Oh, new lights, by the way. And like with my crappy ramps going to a platform and stuff. Anyway, it skated backwards with me rolling back, straddling it. Fell off. This is it hitting the door, landed on its side, cracked one of the beautiful Corbin beetle bag saddlebags, and I landed on my tailbone right there. And I still have a bruised, numb ass from it. And it destroyed my confidence on the bike. This bag's still good, a little charred from the short exhaust. The other one's not so good. So, all right, this is gonna be a long video. But, oh yeah, we just love that. So, speaking of trying to trim weight, original seat, the single, 5 pounds, 15 pounds, 22 to 25 pounds. But it does that, and it's real leather, and you can, you know, pull it off with a cable instead of having to unbolt it like the other one. Is that pretty much it? We're gonna wrap this up. I don't know. That's the update. I think it looks pretty damn slick like this, if you're into aesthetics. Are we dropping it down yet? Yeah. But yeah, going pretty good. Yep, it's the happy place. I like to sit on the bike and watch movies on my laptop. Oh yeah. There we go. All right. Good night, everybody.